one of the great things about some of these third-party manufactured figures is the ability to customize them. The without doing anything to an original figure, the ability to take these figures and either add a logo to their chest and make something of your own, or make true builders for something else that you're looking at, or that you already collect. Some people are into the UK and Red Shadows, and they'll see a figure that they think will fit, and they'll change up the color scheme a little bit, slap a Red Shadows logo on there, and boom, they've got some troopers. So these guys are Black Major Terror Troopers, or Gas Mask Troopers, as they've been referred to before, which have had a custom logo applied to the chest. I don't know if I can get that to focus on the logo enough for you to really see the detail in it or not, but there's some fine detail to the logo, to the Skull and Bones logo. Their head is a two-piece construction, which kind of prevents doing much with the head as far as swiveling goes, because watch what happens when you turn his head. His face is going to pop off. You can super glue that. I'm not going to, personally. I don't really care to have that attached permanently. But, I mean, is that not a creepy looking creepy looking dude without the face? The body here just does not allow for movement of that head. It'll swivel without it, without the mask, but man, you know, that mask on there, he just doesn't move. This figure, as far as quality goes, again, these are great for customizing. Quality goes, they're a little bit loose. The O-ring helps to maintain where the arms are. My personal opinion, the construction of this figure, I'm not a fan of this body construction. This body construction is more along the lines of the Cobra de Aco body construction, and also there's an 82 G.I. Joe that shares this body construction, I believe. But the hips, the way the waist and legs fit together, the hips just kind of go every which way, and yeah. with tension from the O-ring, they want to kick to one side. And another thing about this figure in particular, regular figure stands will not fit the peg holes in the feet for this figure. So there were specialized stands that were made. These have a glossy finish, but they were specialized stands that were made for this figure to be displayed. This is also a straight arm figure. No swivel to the arm. Still cool nonetheless. The Red Shadows customization was added by a friend of mine. That is a water slide decal that's applied, and then the to the chest plate, and then the chest plate is clear coated over with I'm not sure exactly what kind of clear coat he was using, but I mean, you can't really tell that anything's been done to it. There's not a whole lot of difference between the chest plate and the back plate as far as color goes. The clear coat's very thin. It just seals that water slide decal so that so it doesn't just rub off, or come off with any being in bags or being in boxes transported, or if something else bumps into it while it's displayed. This figure came with the stand that I just showed you, and he also came with a black rifle. It's a cool piece to stick on a shelf and display. There's not really much more that I would do with this. That's why we all collect, though. I mean, we don't really, at least I don't play with mine per se. I might pose them a little bit and put them here and there on a shelf and have them stand a little bit different. I don't like the way this guy's legs are, and it reminds me a lot of the 82 Snake Eyes construction, the way the hips are. I have a Fun School a Fun School Snake Eyes that shares construction with the 82 Snake Eyes, and his hips are the same way. The legs just don't really, I think they just don't fit this waist as well as some other figures do. But yeah, I've got two versions of the Red Shadows Terror Troopers or Gas Mask Troopers. I have the black and red, and I also have a white and red. Same thing with the waist and the hips. Same thing with the waist and the hips. He doesn't really want to stand on his own very well. Without that figure stand, he wouldn't be standing upright most likely. But straight arm figure, construction's all the same. So if you think that you might want to get into customizing and you don't want to do any painting or anything on an original figure, find somebody that's casting parts for figures. There's plenty, well, I say plenty, but there's really not plenty. There's several guys out there who are casting their own custom blank figures to work with. So you can really, you have a blank, you have a blank canvas to work with. These Black Major figures, you know, this guy took these and made them into something that he wanted even more than just a Cobra bad guy. You know, he turned this into a Red Shadows Trooper, which actually the white and red goes along with some of the Red Shadows color schemes. So both of these figures, the black and the white, if I can get this guy to be still long enough. Oh, come on. Can't get a grip on him. Both of these guys, Black Major figures that have been, they're third-party manufactured figures that have been customized by another owner. He made several of them. I ended up buying a couple of them from him, buying these two figures from him. But he made them into Red Shadows bad guys instead of just regular Cobra troops. So I'm probably going to be doing some more videos on some customized figures, maybe customized Black Major figures, maybe some customized original O-ring figures. I have a convention exclusive figure that I picked up, which was made from original parts of figures and just repainted. And that's another form of customization that people have gotten into. So I don't do any customizing. I can't bring myself to apply paint or water slide decals to like an original figure. And even the Black Major and Red Laser figures, I like to leave those things as they are and collect them for what they are. But hey, customization is awesome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned. Got more videos coming for you guys.